Okay, gonna play some more Hiveswap. Looks like we got a new menu here. Now that we've gone through the portal and are in Alternia, I'm guessing. Yeah, looks like we're looking at some kind of city. Skyscrapers are pretty cool. Yeah, let's just continue. Okay. It looks kind of like the thing from your attic that brought you here. The force field is a pretty striking point of contrast, though. Maybe you can use this thing to get home somehow, please? I'm guessing not. That didn't exactly hurt, but it was kind of tingly. You don't think you'll be able to reach the portal while the force field is on. Look, some kind of weird electric bug. It seems to be trying to communicate. Maybe you should pick it up for a closer look. Let's do that. You pick up the flashing board. Words blink on the screen in an unfamiliar alphabet. For some reason, you can understand it anyway. Okay, so we're being contacted by someone. Hello, is someone there? Is this a chat room? If a moderator is present, I require some assistance, please. Tetrarch. There was a huge explosion. Were you harmed? Thanks for asking, although I didn't see any explosion. Well, maybe I did, sorta? The roof of your hive is totally jacked. You say so. Wait, you can see my roof? Who are you? What do you mean, my hive? Oh. Oh no. I'm so sorry, I forgot the code again. I'm really trying, I swear. It's just because I was worried about you. I wasn't thinking, and it'll never happen again, I promise. What's going on? Nothing. All that matters is you're okay. You are okay, right? Looks like we got a couple options over here. Before I do that, let's just go over what I know. Okay, so we got two trolls here. One's has brown blood, one's rust blood. It looks like they know each other, or at least they used to know each other. Say something. I forgot the code again. Not sure what that refers to. So let's respond. I'm not interested. I know it's his horns, probably. Where am I, or who are you? I know where I am. I mean, Joey doesn't, but I do. I'll say, who are you? Oh shit. Was I the one typing this the whole goddamn time? I was. Okay. So I thought I was just listening in on something, but it turns out that I was the one talking. So the brown-blooded troll went through the portal. It's probably in Earth right now. This is their tablet. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to know how to pronounce troll names. Oh boy. I kinda didn't think about the fact how I'm gonna have to pronounce trolls' names out loud. And I couldn't really even do that when I came to Homestuck, so this will be fun. I'm gonna go with Zephyros, maybe Zefros. We'll see what I feel like next time it comes up. Oh no. That was a test, wasn't it? Okay, I know I just said I would never happen again, and I mean that starting from now. No exceptions to the code, I'm absolutely not Zephyros. Right. Oh, I get to ask all these questions. I was so stressed out about which one to pick. Okay, so this code is probably this brown-blooded troll put in place. Not to talk about personal info over the chat. Where am I? Okay, yeah, I know this one for sure. You're in your basement, right? I mean, you're not there. You're somewhere else. Winky face. Oops, did I say the wrong thing? Where do you want me to tell you you are? Sorry. Why are you apologizing? It never hurts to be sorry. So, Zephyros? I'm just gonna probably end up switching back and forth, and that's just something that everyone's gonna have to deal with. So, Zephyros, I'm getting that I'm in a basement somewhere, but you think we shouldn't say that? Yeah, that's exactly right. I got it right. Didn't I? If you say so. I don't suppose you know what the deal is with this huge machine with the snakes on it? It's sort of like the one in my attic. Except the one in my attic wasn't so space age and it didn't have a weird force field bubble. Attic? You know, down the hall, up the stairs. The highest room in the house. Oh, duh, more code. Sorry. Yeah, the secret weapon. I'm sorry about that. Tetrarch Damek? I'm sorry about that, Tetrarch Damek. Okay, so Tetrarch is probably... Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Tetrarch is a title. I don't know what Tetrarch means, so let me look that up real quick. Okay, it just means ruler. Great. So the troll that got transported, their name is Demek or something like that, and this Rustblood's name is Zephyros. Secret weapon, Tetrarch Demek. Sorry, I know I keep messing up. I'm doing my best. What is Tetrarch Demek? Your name? I mean, not your name? My name isn't Tetrarch Demek. Of course not. Never know who might be reading. Another winky face. Oh geez, what was your code name again? My name is Joey. Right, I knew that. This was all my fault. I'm sorry. I had no idea things would go so wrong. Wait, what? I was going to ask you first, but then I thought maybe it was a quiz and that if I had to stop to ask you, I would fail it, so I just put the battery in the weapon like you said. What? What are you talking about? I thought you left that weird paper on the crate as instructions. Weird paper? Not weird. Great. The plan is great, Joey. The heiress will never expect it. I mean, I'm still not sure I get what it is exactly, but still... Just proud to be entrusted with such an important duty. Hey, let me get back to you. Okay. She's like, bye. Demek and Zephyros, were planning something against, the heiress, who, in this universe, I, believe is not Pfeffery. I'm not quite sure where in the Homestuck universe I am right now. But that's fine. Let's see what is behind this moving door. You can hear awful slams and growls coming from the other side of this door. You aren't even going to try to open it. That might be Damek's Lucis? Perhaps? Let's look. A futuristic-looking door in a gloomy, futuristic-looking bunker-like place. Maybe all the answers are through here? Maybe. Let's look at some other stuff first. If you hid inside the crate, you think you'd be nervous that it was somehow going to suddenly close up around you, and you'd be left screaming in the dark in a slimy box somewhere impossibly far from your home. So you don't think you'll be hiding in the crate just now. Okay, I wasn't planning on hiding in the crate, but I'll keep that in mind. Here's this paper. Probably matches Jude's thing. Hey, I found the paper you were talking about. So, what do I do with it? Well, okay, give me a minute. I know this. Ugh, I'm really sorry. I didn't think you'd be quizzing me right after what happened. I swear I'll prepare better next time. It's okay. Wow, really? Yes, really. It's not a quiz. I have no idea what any of this means. Oh geez, is it a test? No. I seriously have no idea what's going on here. I've never seen this thing before. What is it telling me? I'm doing my best, but I don't know what you want me to do. Please tell me what you want me to say. So this paper seems like some kind of schematic for the portal I just came through. It looks kind of familiar, not just the portal, but the paper itself. I don't know how that would be possible, though. Anyway, is that right? This is a diagram for the snake machine? Well, if I remember right, that thing is a guide to the weapon. The weapon? You mean this snake portal? Oops, the code. Okay. Yes, the portal. Can I unlock the snake machine with this? Is that what I should do? Unlock the snake machine? Oh, the serpent security program for your hive's power. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to say. Whatever's powering the hive. Yes, if that's what you want, Tetrarch. You can always do whatever you want. Wow. Will, that thing you said, will that help me get out of here? Exactly. Just put all 10? Just put all 10 fingers on the back of your tablet until the control panel uplink executes. X 10? Yeah, that's where I went. Oh no, I'm in trouble. I did exactly what I'm not supposed to do. This was a test, and I blew it. Of course you remember, and I definitely shouldn't have said any of that. I'm so sorry. It's hard to keep up with these espionage rules sometimes. Okay, I'll just go check that out. I'm so sorry, Tetrarch. I'm just gonna leave you to whatever it is that you do. Okay, so this, Zephyros and Namek have kind of a weird relationship. Zephyros asking as some kind of subordinate. Also, Namek's gonna get along real nice with Jude with all this talk of espionage and stuff. What's this thing? You place all 10 of your fingers on the back of the tablet and approach the control panel. Hey, some kind of password entry program appears on the screen. Oh boy. You want me to use the arrow keys? That's just rude. Especially with my mechanical keyboard. I'm sure the clicking is, like, annoying enough. This seems like the worst possible way to enter a password. Things are happening. Is that a fork? Okay. Cool. Everything's going great. Yeah, Joey, that's my reaction exactly. Why'd you run? That thing looked dope as hell. Go back. No way. If you want to get killed by a weird monster in the basement, you would have stayed at home. This door is all that stands between you and that rampaging deer monster. It was just standing there. It wasn't rampaging. Hey. Hey, Xerox. Hey, Xerox, are you there? I don't know how I feel about the codename Xerox. It's pretty close to Zephyros, don't you think? I mean, imagine if I called you Dammit. Not that I would ever do that. Sorry. Okay, I don't really know what to say to any of that. Sorry. It's fine, stop apologizing. It's actually really annoying when you do that all the time, FYI. Oh, sorry. Ugh, forget about it. I wanted to ask you about the security console. I played the game on it, but all that happened was a forklift drove straight into the force field and it exploded. Whoa, your forklift exploded? Yeah, it's not mine though. Is it yours? I'm sorry I wrecked it. No, of course it's not. Or, I mean, do you want me to take it? Because it's broken? I wouldn't mind. I mean, whatever. Up to you. Alright. And then a weird monster menaced me into this other room, and there's only one door. This is kind of a bad situation. Weird monster? Yeah, that, deer cat thing. Deer cat thing? Are you having a fight with your Lucis? Not that it's any of my business. Lucis, or it's not mine? Lucis? Is that what you call that thing? I barely got away with my life. Wait a minute. Are you actually not Tetrarch Namek? Finally, Jesus Christ. No, I'm Joey. Joey Clare. I don't know what's going on. There's a bunch of big computers and boxes, and I don't know where I am or who you are, but you keep acting like you knew what was going on. Well, what are you doing with the Tetrarch's tablet? Do you mean this Trapper Keeper laptop? I found it on the floor. Oh no. Is Tetrarch Namek there? Maybe I could talk to him instead? Please? Please give the tablet to Tetrarch Namek, please. I don't know who Tetrarch Namek is. I don't know who you are. Could you look for him, please? Okay, yeah, I'll just root around in this room that's filled with guns. Okay, thanks. Cool. What's going on up here? Okay, yeah, there's the heiress. You don't really know what any of this stuff is, but it all makes you uncomfortable. Like the tablet, you seem to be able to read the text, but you kind of rather not. It's like there's part of the diagram for the machine. And this is maybe a map of the room we were just in. About here. That's a lot of boxes, crates, miscellaneous containers, etc. Pretty mundane stuff. IYHO. In your honest opinion? Is that what that means? Pretty mundane stuff. IYHO. Not your first box stack rodeo. That's true. How about we do some tapping? Nope. You really thought that would work. Although maybe it's better that it didn't, considering these boxes are probably full of bullets and missiles and stuff. Fine. This seems to be a map, but you don't recognize the shapes of any of the land masses depicted on it. Or, well, actually, was this the globe? Oh, well, actually, now that you think about it, they maybe do look kind of familiar, but you're not sure where you would have seen them before. The globe. Did you find him? No. Oh no. I don't know what to do. What should I do? Oh my god. Why on earth are you asking me? This is going to go over well. What's Earth? What? Oh my god. Jude, is that you? Is this another one of your stupid practical jokes? This isn't funny. No, I'm Zephyros. Okay, Zephyros, tell me what's going on. I, don't really know. Actually, I'm kind of upset because you're yelling and it makes it harder to think. I know I'm not very smart or good at anything, but I really am trying my best. I'm sorry. I can't believe this. I'm the one who just shot through space into an alien nightmare horror house, and you expect me to make you feel better? Look, we all have self-esteem issues, but there's a time and place for pathetic groveling, and it is not while I'm trying to not be devoured by alien monsters. Wait, you're an alien? I'm 2 seconds away from throwing this disgusting joke machine into any one of several of the massive piles of armed and dangerous garbage around me. Wait, no, don't. This is so exciting, I've never met an alien before. I'm like seriously losing it. Most trolls never meet aliens until they go off planet to conquer them. Okay, but like, you could be messing with me. Are you messing with me? The Tetrarch says I have to stop being so trusting. Oh, I know. Say something only an alien would say. I'm from a planet named Earth. I'm a nightmare squid god. I'm going to tap dance your sad little nerd body into the ground. This probably isn't the right thing to say, but it's certainly the funniest. That's... Did you understand what I was asking? That was sort of a normal thing to say. No, it wasn't. That was not a nice thing to say at all. Ugh, sorry. This is all a little nuts, and the dear cat got me a little rattled. So you're not an alien. No, I am. I mean, if this seriously isn't Earth, which, between the snake machines and the deer cat and the sci-fi technology, I'm willing to believe. Plus, there were some other monsters earlier, so I am having that kind of day. Monsters? Yeah, I managed to get past them, barely. Whoa, you're so cool. You're like on a real adventure. Wait, what color is your blood? What kind of question is that? I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I just wanted to be sure I knew before I made a mess of things. Okay, it's red? Really? Me too! Awesome, we could even be friends. This is so cool. Hey, maybe I could even help you. How? The Tetrarch Lucis knows me. He'll calm down if I can get over there. By Lucis, you mean that deer cat monster? Yes. That's wonderful, thank you. Yeah. Except, I don't know. I'm worried this might all be a big test. A test I don't follow, sorry. Boy, it is getting kind of frustrating having to say that over and over. The Tetrarch is always testing me. If this is the final exam, maybe. God, I fucking hate quirks. I hate typing quirks. This one isn't as obnoxious as some of the other ones in Homestuck, but it's enough where I still don't know what it's saying sometimes. If this is the final exam of secrecy stuff and I blow it, he's gonna be really disappointed. Oh, I know. If you can prove you're an alien, I'll come over and help you out. Do you want me to say more alien things? No, I mean, I have no way to verify if those are true or not. Oh, send me a picture of you. I don't have any photos with me, and anyway, how could I get it to you? I'm trapped here by that monster. Aren't you using the Tetrarch's tablet? And what? Exit? Whatever. Take the pics with that and send it over. Oh. Pictures. Transmit. Okay, that's kind of a weird ask, Xerox. But I'll give it a shot. Here goes. Okay, so here's the troll I was talking to. Your name is Zephyros Trido. You are having a difficult evening, just one of many in a predictably difficult life, because you are rust-blood trash. You just witnessed beams of red and green energy erupt from the hive of your best friend, Tetrick Demek, right before a squadron of Imperial drones snatched up half your neighbors, so it's safe to say your revolutionary efforts are not going great. Yeah. Oh, and it seems you received a package. Love that. It's a delivery from someone with the item you ordered quite a long time ago. You guessed it arrived during all the confusion. This? Tetrarch Demek says your really infrequent and unreliable Omni-Scuttle coach schedule is symptomatic of an infrastructure engineered to prevent cast mobility. And since you nod while he says it, he hasn't explained what that means. Dope. Look at the city. Outglut, a subgroup of the greater stem cluster of Thrash Thrust. Outglut is where you grew up. Cool. Love saying words like that. The door to your respite block where you sleep. You're standing on your gander precipice, also known as a balcony. Let's open this up. You open up the package. Inside is the Flarp manual. This edition of Flarp is focused on spy games, intrigue, and rebellion. Tetrarch Demek modeled a lot of his underground resistance ideas after this system. Tetrarch Demek. So Demek is planning a revolution, and he's using Flarping as a guide. That seems troublesome. Okay. That was fun. Do anything with this? There's a really cool Flarp module about a city ruled by monsters who view the population as a source of food and cheap labor. Or there used to be a Flarp about that, but all the copies were burned and everyone who worked on it was cold as rebels. Yeah, I can see how that would be a threat to power. Let's go in my room. Or Zephyros' room, rather. This looks fun. Oh hey, it's your arena stickball gear. You play Pusher. It brings back fond memories of your seasons playing in the Outglut Grub League. You're trying out for the Thrash Thrust Junior League soon, but you're a little rusty. Ha ha. If you blow it, you could get cold. Fun! Between band practice with Tetrarch Demek, revolution lectures from Tetrarch Demek, and butling practice, you mostly serve Tetrarch Demek, you really haven't had the time you need to practice. Speaking of which, there's your brand new butler uniform. It brings back less than fond memories of when you ordered it sweeps ago. Delivery to Rustbloods like you is so slow. And hey, there's your smash suit from when the Tetrarch helped you practice cool action movie stunts. Your memory from that time is a little hazy, actually. So I can't change? No. Wanted to wear the suit. White gloves, shoe polish, training silverware, everything an involuntary, aspiring butler needs. Let's do some reading. You've already tidied your butler training materials, even the ones you used to tidy the other ones. Let's look at this poster. You play Pusher, of course. Burgundies are ideally suited to this position because of their telekinetic powers and their ability to commune with dead players. Also, Pusher is the most dangerous position, and no one really cares if Rustbloods get killed. It's pretty grim. Okay, so it looks like some sort of modified form of baseball, although down here it looks like pool balls. Also, I hope that, like, sports isn't gonna be a thing, because I'm not interested. Yeah, so here are more pool balls. Let's look here. You're reminded of the week Tetrarch Demek made you sleep on the floor as a training exercise. Max seems kind of like a douche. It was hard at first, and maybe he could have told you it was a training exercise beforehand instead of just saying sleep on the floor until I tell you otherwise, but it really toughened you up. You can sleep anywhere now. The Tetrarch is always making sure you're prepared for anything. So you sleep on the floor once, and now you can sleep anywhere? That's pretty crazy. Can you sleep? This is roughly around when you might normally be going to sleep, but the current circumstances, i.e. your imminent death if you don't escape, are not conducive to sleep. They are conducive to dying, though. Cool, so this must be before Joey has contacted me. Arena stickball has always been the only time you really feel like yourself. When you're out on the Velvet, your brawler defending you against the opposing prowlers and zappers, and I guess thinking about it too much makes you a little sad now. From this. Looking at the dozer always helps you get to sleep. Looking at the snow globe always makes you nervous. You know it's not a real one, but still, I have no idea what any of that means. It's your tablet. You use it for pretty much everything. Your auto-tune mic is plugged into it. Yeah, I guess you said you were in a band, huh? What's this? Grubbles to grubbles, if you buck, we won't grumble to resist throwing fists while you sift through the rubble. Great. It's sort of hard to spit your quasi-revolutionary rhymes with any real fire while dressed in your butler uniforms, though. Demek says you're subversively transforming the rags of your oppression into the fatigues of the revolutionary through your jams, but you're kind of worried your performances will be drowned out by sarcastic orders to polish the silver. Yeah, I'd be a little worried about that too. It's kind of cool that you guys got your own posters, though. Can we get on the tablet? It's your tablet. You use it for pretty much all computing needs. Perfect device for a kid on the go. Except you spend most of your time at home, so it usually just stays right there in your room. Unfortunately, a kid on the go is probably exactly what you are right now. You should really grab it. Besides, your mic is plugged into it, and you're sure not leaving that behind. Let's pick it up. You gather both tablet and mic with one practice motion. They're attached, so the motion probably didn't require as much practice as you might think. Plus, I thought you just said that you leave it here all the time, so why is it a practice motion at all? You then proceed to have this conversation again from the other side. It's all news to Zephyros, but it'll be a little dull to read the whole thing over again. Let's just pick up right where we left off. Cool. Do you want me to say more alien things? No, I mean, I have no way to verify if those are true or not. Send me a picture, blah blah blah, don't have any photos with me, trap, take the picture with the tablet and transmit it. Cool. Nice. I suppose if you've never taken a selfie before... Oh yeah, you definitely are an alien. Or you have some strange collection of grotesque physical and mental diseases. Either way, you need my help. Okay, that much is definitely true. I'm pretty sure I heard the monster scratching at the door. He's probably hungry. Anyway, man, if you're an alien, we've got to get you out of there. The heiress hates aliens. Sigh. The what? The heiress. Oh, well, she's awful and controls everything, basically. I mean, I doubt she's ever met one. But to hear her talk, she hates aliens as much as she hates lowbuds. Which I guess you also are. You're practically a member of the Resistance already. I'm not sure whether to be really confused or really concerned about you. Do you need help? One time when things got really bad with my brother, my babysitter took him to the doctor and it seemed to help. I mean, I think I'm a fairly skeptical person, but I think at this point I would probably get rid of the skepticism. She just saw a bunch of monsters, and then she went through a portal and got transported to this other world with a language that she just kind of automatically recognizes. At this point, I think that I would believe this stuff. But now it's our turn. What's a brother? What's a babysitter? What's a doctor? I'm curious to say what Joey has to say about this. What's a brother? Wow, you are so lucky. I really don't know. Okay, I'm definitely concerned. Being concerned is what friends do for each other. I've never had anyone but Tetrarch Demek be concerned about me before. That's kind of sad. Oh geez. I bet the other Tetrarchs will be extremely excited to hear there's an alien helping us now. Sure. But I'm sort of pretty focused on not being killed by the monster in the other room at the moment. That's kind of my main deal right now. I don't really have a lot of time for anything else. Right, yeah, of course. I'll help you. And the Tetrarch too, because, well, I think... Okay, I hope this is also helping him somehow. Which reminds me, we really shouldn't be talking like this. Like what? Tetrarch Demek says we always have to assume our communications are being monitored. And this is exactly the kind of conversation I shouldn't be having. Oh man, I better hurry up and get over there. On my way now. Please don't message me anymore, it's dangerous. BRB. In person, I mean. Okay. Let's see about this. A few weeks ago, you dreamed you were standing center on the velvet of a packed pro-arena stickball stadium, singing the interplanetary war song. If you aliens were not meant to die at our hands, why are you all so pitifully incapable of defending yourselves? When you finished, you looked down and realized you were wearing the uniform of your favorite team, the Thrash Thrust Snow Globes, and you were about to play in the championship game. Everyone was cheering for you. You looked into the stands and you could somehow see Damek cheering louder than anyone else. It was the best dream you've ever had. Okay. I mean, we haven't met Damek yet, but considering how, I guess, worried Zephyros is that he's messing up, I imagine that Damek isn't super nice to him. Probably leave, huh? It's just your faithful old scour dray, which you haven't bothered draining recently. Inside of it, resifluid and floor filth coalesce to make repugnant gray sludge. I think that's called body paint. Let's look at these things. You kind of wish you could live somewhere with more trees and maybe he'd be less asleep always. Like most things in your life, though, you don't really have much say in the matter. Sad. What the hell? Tetrarch Demek had you act out scenes from some of his favorite action movies, which just so happen to be his favorite action movies, too. You're lucky to have a Moira who really pushes you. I guess. Let's see. This is from the 12th. I don't know how to pronounce this. When Demek gave you the autotune mic he made. This was his way of letting you know he'd started a band and that you were the singer, and also that your voice could use a little help. That's nice of him. You still can't believe they got a shot at you at the exact moment you clobbered the clover. What a lucky break. Okay. So, the clover, one of these pool balls, and also one of the felt members, if I remember correctly. And in the room, they previously mentioned Dozer, which is another one of the felts. So I'm assuming the trolls for this stickball game refer to the pool balls as like the names that the felt members, the corresponding felt members have. Alright, let's look at the bees. Aww. Haha, he was always giving you leaves to eat. You would munch on them for his benefit, mostly. Come to think of it, though, you have always been pretty strong. Could those bitter leaves you gnawed on as a wriggler have something to do with it? Probably not. When you were just a little wiggler... Isn't it supposed to be a wriggler? Whatever. Curling up with your Lucis made you feel safe when the world seemed scary, which was often. Geez, come to think of it, the two of you haven't played on the tree in a long time. Maybe that's why he's been so lazy? Well, at least it looks like the two of you will both be getting some exercise in the immediate future. What's this stuff? Cleaning supplies, the noble instruments of your future career, you guess. It kind of depresses you to keep them anywhere you like to have fun, so you just dump them at the end of the hallway. Understandable. Do you want to clean right now? Maybe if your hallway is really clean, the drones will stop trying to burn your neighborhood down and kill you? Ah, there's that Rustblood Moxie. This. Do you like how when you walk across the floor it makes squeaky noises? Contrast to Tetrarch Demek's percussion, your stage persona is more skittish, as if you're vaguely terrified of the implications of your own pseudo-revolutionary rhymes, which is not far off the mark, as one of the implications could be your execution. Yeah, weren't you just talking about people writing a LARP handbook or flarping handbook getting executed. I suppose if no one listens to your band, you're probably okay though. This was a great night. Demek insisted you have half the flavor disc. Ulysses took this picture, a delightful trick he has never repeated. I believe it is the pizza that you are calling the flavor disc, which is fun. Demek had these pictures on his computer too, if I remember correctly. You guys have a lot of fun in the studio, as evidenced by this candid selfie Tetrarch Demek told you to take. Yeah. Look at you, so carefree. You wish you were gearing up to play right now. Sucks. You were so excited to show him that branch. He ate all the leaves in one very slow bite, and you were left with a pretty decent hive-made Q-bat. The first Q-bat you ever had, actually. Okay. Your smear spinner has gotten a lot of use lately? Why, just look at that even glisten of mucus. What the hell? Just look at that even glisten of mucus on the floor. Beautiful. You could almost take pride in it. Fucking gross, dude. This is a good place to pause. But yeah, until next time, thanks for watching.